Okay, you're gonna fly some flags for me?
Yeah, just so you can see the importance, because this was Stan's favorite. This one, his favorite bougie was this.
How did you find that out?
He was a member of this Catalina Tuna Club, and a lot of his, if you look at a lot of his suits that he was wearing, like 1930s to 40s, you'll see this little button on his collar of the suit, where buttons naturally go, and you'll see the Tuna Club button that he proudly wears. So this is the original Yacht flag, and you can tell it's original.
Yeah, I can see that's pretty old.
It's pretty old, and it's cloth.
What is that?
It's called a bait well. So this is not where they kept the fish that they caught, although they could, but they would put bait fish there since they were catching the big swordfish and bluefin tuna that's like 200, 300 plus pounds. So they would put big bait fish in there. And that's original.
So the chrome, the base is the original, but not the actual chair portion.
Yeah, there's no way that can survive 84 years, unfortunately. But the chair is, for the most part, the heart of the chair, the nuts and bolts of the chair is original.
When they're fishing, yeah, the canvas is off.
Yep, and here's the poles. They would come around. I can just show you. And they latch in. And they just stay around. And you can fight for fish.
So where the pole is actually seated, that's an original piece.
These are all original. This is original poles. And then when they're done fishing, they can unhook this, and then they can lay the pole in here. But the canvas is there still, and then they could be on their way. Yeah. So here's the original gaff. You can see a lot of photos of Stan Laurel holding this gaff here, and other kind of famous Hollywood stars that came on the boat with him. But original gaff, original poles. So some of the interesting people who sat in this chair that I'm sitting in, we've had, of course, Lowell and Hardy, Bing Crosby, if you can hear the music, Bing Crosby, Ernest Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway, wow.
Mae West. Stan Laurel with Ruth. The boat used to be named after his wife, and the boat's name was Ruth L. So we replaced the transom and changed the name to the original name and christened her Ida Mae, which when you're restoring a boat, that's probably the most appropriate thing to do is go back to the original name. And the boat's named after this nice young lady, Ida Mae. And in that photo, she was 19 years old. So if you look at a lot of the photos with Stan on the boat, you can actually see all three wheels. But now it's not.
Okay, so here's one.
One, two.
And then two. And the third one would have been
right here,
where the plaque is.
And there's a fourth one up here, which is unheard of. You never hear of a boat having four wheels. But the significance, the reason why there's four wheels is because of the fact that this was a sport fishing cruiser, and these three men, this was more than just a sport. This was a gentleman's competition, but they took this very seriously. And the fastest boat out there to catch a fish and bring it back won a prize. And the person that caught the largest fish won a prize. So this boat was considered the fastest boat in 1926 ever built. It was clocked at 35 knots, and that wasn't at full throttle. So that's unbelievable speed in 1926. Stan Laurel caught a couple record-sized fish. One in 1937, he caught a 171-pound swordfish.
Oh, is that the one that they use? There's a photo of it hanging next to them?
There it is right there. That's the photo. I have other photos of it. And you can see Ruth with the gaff that I just showed you.
Oh, that's right. There it is.
The gaff.
These rod holders, are they custom made?
Yeah, they're custom made. See, you can look over here. You can see I can pull this rod out and then I can lock it into place. You can open and lock. Custom made. All original. This whole teak interior is original. There's nothing that is not original inside the wheelhouse.
The poles that are hanging here now, those from the days when Stan owned the boat?
They are.
Can you tell me about this thing that I'm shooting right now? Is it
Yeah,
just decoration?
It's more so decoration, but it's also used for navigation. But that's a piece that was originally on their early GPS prototype, and it's a compass. So just neat little features on this boat. So close this. Okay, so this is the wheelhouse, and then this is the galley. So this was all completely renovated. This is all original, and this is what's fascinating. What's really neat about it is that this is the original ice chest. So this opens up. They would put a block of ice in here, okay, the ice chest, and then it's vented, and then you would have then on this side.
Original beer and
That's right,
drinks.
original beer. Hey, Coca-Cola bottles, kind of original. And here's the original bottle opener. Yep. Turn on that light there, probably.
Vessel of historical interest. Beautiful sink.
Yeah. You know, lines, curves. It's very subtle, but beautiful. The sconces, you know.
What do we call this room?
It's called the main salon. And this is Stan, all the owners, the first three owners, were really into reading. And this is also the reading room, so they would also read. But it's called the main salon. And some of these books that we have here were favorites of Willard Van Brunton, Stan Laurel, and Johnny Jones. And this is the Bieber.
I'm on the E to May. Finally.